friends, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Sigrid and I make videos about books because I love them. Today I'm going to be doing another edition of one of my favorite series that I just brought to my channel, which is the Battle of the Romance book box. Now this is only going to be two boxes, but trust me, one of them is completely new to my channel and the other one is a favorite that two people have asked me to get a second box just to see if I want to keep them. So it's not a lot of them, but I mean, I'm going to continue to do this. So if you're someone who is looking for a book subscription box, whether it is fantasy or romance or YA, I do all of them. So definitely consider hitting that subscribe button because I'm sure I can find the box that you would like. But without further ado, let's jump into our contenders. So the first box we have is just in a plain USPS mailer, and this is Bubbles and Books book box. This is my second box from them. I actually did a unboxing with them for the first one, and I wasn't really a fan of the books in that one, so I'll just let you know there. But the bath products that they had was just so amazing that I was like so torn between whether I should cancel it or whether I should give it another chance. And a lot of people commented to say that they want to see at least one more box before, you know, I quit. So I got one more box and we're gonna see what is in it and if I'm gonna stay with them. Okay, you guys, this second box is freaking huge. Okay, don't listen to me. Don't take my word for it. This is the box, and it is rightfully called the Big Book Lovers box, and this is from Willow Winters. I have been watching this box for like a year and it is quite pricey. I believe it's $249. It could, like, I think that's the price. And of course, you know, like any, you know, reasonably minded person, I didn't just up and buy it when I first saw it, but like I watched it and I see that it doesn't really have a presence on the YouTube community, and a lot of people don't know about this box, and I can't really find a lot of unboxings other than Instagram, and quite frankly it's probably because it's so expensive that people are not unboxing this because they can't afford it. But I just decided to give it a try and get one box. Now obviously I have canceled this because it is very expensive and I just can't keep unboxing it, but it is a 3-month subscription box every 3 months, so I mean that's a little bit better. But it is still very, very pricey, and I want to see what comes inside of this box. Let's see what is in the Bubbles and Book box first, and then we will save the bigger box for last. Okay, so it looks like the theme is naughty or nice, and then it says, wait, why can't we have both? Okay, cool. Alright, so I'm just going to pull out some items. Oh my gosh. So this is Pink Prosecco soap from Emmy Mose. Okay, it's not that. I mean, it smells really, really great, but like, it does smell like Prosecco. But, ooh, I like it. Look how pretty it is. Oh my gosh, why are you doing this to me, people? Okay, next up we have something else from Emmy Mose. This is the Fairy Tale Rose body lotion. I'm not really a fan of rose, so let's see. Yeah, as I suspected, I mean it's okay, but rose is not my favorite scent. But I mean, this is how it looks. And there we go. Ooh, okay. Next up we have this gorgeous looking, is this like a peach? Yeah, it's a peach because on the back it says just peachy. This is Love Your Peach Bath Bombs. We think these bath bombs are just peachy, scented with peach nectar and containing hemp oil to ensure your skin is soft as, well, a peach. It does smell like peach. Oh my gosh, look how pretty it is. I just like pretty things, okay? I can't. Ooh, okay, so this is also by Emmy Mose. This is the Scandalous Suds Whipped Soap. So it kind of smells like, I don't know how it smells, honestly. It smells a little bit like, I actually don't like this. Because what I'm going to refer is, you know those little blue things that you put in the toilet to like turn the water blue? It smells a little bit like that, or unless my scent is off, that's how it smells. And that's not the greatest smell. Like, I don't want to smell like it. I mean, it's okay for a toilet, but I am not a toilet. Ooh. Okay, so I think everything is by Amy Mose. So this is the Luscious Lips Lip Scrub. Oh my god, I don't know what scent this is, but it is good. Oh, this is how it looks. I mean, it is just a lip scrub, but it says sweetness lip scrub. There is nothing sweeter than sugar, cocoa butter, and rosehip oil, or nicer than a sweet kiss. This lip scrub will leave your lips soft and kissable all winter long. Ooh, we have something that is in this is an eggplant. I had to read the directions because I didn't know what this was supposed to be. Okay, this is the eggplant bath bomb in the scent Bite Me. It does smell pretty good. Let's see. Okay, eggplant bath bomb featuring the What the Fizz infamous Bite Me scent. This naughty bath bomb extra nice fruity blended fragrance does not disappoint. It is nice. Okay, we're down to the books. The first one is called Searching for Someday by Jennifer Probst. It says, matching passionate partners in her business, but the power of love is pure magic. In charming Verily, New York, Kate Seymour has a smashing success with Connections, the matchmaking service she owns with her two best girlfriends. But Kate's more than a savvy businesswoman. She's gifted with a secret power, a jolting touch that signals when love's magic is at work. It rocked her when she picked up a strange volume of love spells in the town's used bookstore. And it zapped her again when she encountered Slade Montgomery, the hot-tempered and hot-bodied divorce lawyer who stormed into Connections demanding proof that playing Cupid won't destroy his vulnerable sister, Kate's newest clients. The only way to convince this cynic that she's no fraud and that love is no mirage is for Kate to meet his audacious challenge, find him his dream woman. Can Kate keep their relationship strictly business when her electrifying attraction nearly knocks her off her feet? Or has the matchmaker finally met her match? You guys, this sounds freaking awesome. Like, this sounds really cool. Like one of those like movies that you watch on, I'm not gonna say Hallmark, maybe like Freeform? I don't know. But I really like this. Like, this is cute. Okay, so the first book in this was pretty good. Let's see if the second one is good. So this is Sailing at Sunset by Cindy Madsen. This is a feel-good romance by Hallmark Publishing. She can handle anything in her job, even a week on a boat with a handsome but annoying sailor. Josh tells himself he's the luckiest guy in the world. Living on his sailboat and taking tourists on occasional chartered trip, he's not tied down to routines and responsibility. He even named his sailboat Solitude because that's what he enjoys much of the time. Danae works at a boat company and she just got promoted, sort of. To keep her dream job, she must get her opinionated coworkers to all agree on a marketing plan. Her boss directs her to set up a week-long sailing tour with them as a work trip and a bonding experience. At first, Danae isn't completely on board with Josh's laid-back approach to the excursion, but during visits to quaint New England towns and seafaring adventure, she and Josh starts to see one another's true colors, and Josh begins to question his solitary life. Okay, this doesn't sound that bad. I feel like it's probably one of those stories that I would read and enjoy, but I wouldn't have picked it on my own. I think that these picks were actually a little bit better than the last one. I think I enjoyed one of the books. Yeah, I think I liked one of the books, but the other one was just like completely like not something I would be interested in. But both of these, especially this one, I really, really like this one, but this one is like something I'm like, okay, I think I would probably read it and it will be a decent read. I am still not sure whether I should keep this box. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys. Do you want to see more from this box? If so, leave it in the comments and I will resubscribe if even one person says, like literally just one person say, you know what, I wouldn't mind seeing it again, Sigrid. Then I'll resubscribe. So let me know in the comments, but until then, let's move on to the second box. Okay, I don't know why I keep picking this box up, but I just want you guys to see that I'm moving on to the second box. So like I said, this box is over $200. I don't know what the value is in it, but I'm hoping for something good and bookish. So the first thing I am seeing is reusable food bags. They have like this little clip that clips them all together. They look like just like little Ziploc bags, but they're like really like printed really nicely and apparently reusable. So that's cool. Oh, I like this one. So that's pretty neat. Okay, so this is a really unique and pretty neat gift. I wouldn't have bought this myself, but I could definitely see myself using it because, yeah, we probably should stop using plastic. I'm not like a super environmentally friendly person, but I know that we probably should, you know, probably use some recyclable stuff. Like, yeah. All right, I'm just picking random things. So the next one, it says 3 pieces, convenient and easy to use, Silka gel kitchenware. Oh, these are baking utensils. It comes with a 3-piece set. Ooh, and they're blue. So we got some spatchies here. So this is really cool, and it has Willow Winters. You know what, I'm going to take it out so you guys can see. Yeah, so it has Willow Winters. There we go. It has Willow Winters on the end, and there's 3 different ones in different sizes. I think I have like 1 spatula. So it's cool that I have more now, so that's pretty dope. But I mean, I would have liked them in pink, like the blue just wasn't for me. But the next thing is a wine koozie. Mama loves her wine, so this is cool. So it keeps your beverage cold for hours, and it comes with a wine glass. Just for the sheer fact that this actually made it to me in this big box without being damaged, like, I'm happy. But it comes with, okay, so the wine glass is like in here, and then this is the, you know, the little thing that it sits on, and it, oh, okay, and you just tie it. Okay, so I tried to like just skim it just to see like how this works. Like, what is it that keeps my wine cool? I'm assuming that either you would freeze this part or put ice in this little area. That way, when you put it like this and twist it, there's like ice on the bottom that's not watering down your wine, that's keeping it cold. But it doesn't really say on the package whether I should do that or not, but I'm just going to assume that that is what I do. You shouldn't freeze the wine glass because they break. Ooh, you guys, I never really wanted one of these, but I never really not wanted one of these. This is a fondue set. Now you see what I was saying. Like, you don't really want a fondue set, but like if you had a chance to get one, you're like, I mean, I'll use it. So, but it's chocolate. I wanted a cheese fondue set. I like cheese. Anyways, so it's called Kindle. How ironic. Okay, so this is the chocolate fondue set. Okay, so it comes with a ceramic bowl, a black metal stand with a candle holder, and 4 stainless steel fondue forks. So I don't see why you wouldn't be able to use chocolate. I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to use cheese instead of chocolate. Honestly, I probably can gift this to someone too, so I'm not going to really try to ruin the packaging. Oh, it comes with like a little tea candle. That's cute. And this is the bottom portion. So the tea candle would go in here. And you would light it. And then this part goes on top with your cheese. This is really cool. I think that this is a gift that probably didn't cost a lot, but it looks like it cost a lot. And I really like that. So I'm happy, and it's definitely not something I would have gotten in another box. All right, so next up we have this thing. Don't know what it is. It says Book Lover. You guys, I love things like this. I freaking love it. Ooh, Post-its. I am like such a like office and school supply babe because I just like Post-it notes and a little sticky, and then there's like this little cardboard holder for like your pens and pencils. This is so cool, and then it closes. This is probably like my favorite gift out of this, like honestly. Okay, I'm such a child. Okay, next thing I'm seeing is this like fabric thing. Obviously it might be a pillowcase, and it is not. It looks like it's a tapestry. So it reads, I read romance novels. I'm used to the heat. So I'm assuming it goes in your kitchen. Okay, next up it looks like we have some oven mitts. This one says, I read romance novels and used to the heat. So same quote. And it's this green color. And I guess you can stick your hand in here and in here to create like a puppet, you know, Kermit the Frog kind of thing. But honestly, they're oven mitts to like, yeah. And you get 2 of them. So that is cool. Can't get mad at oven mitts at all. I feel like most of the book subscription boxes give me that like glove, like giant glove oven mitt thing. So this is cool that I'm getting like 2, because honestly with that one glove I can't grasp the other one, so I have to have 2 things. So I use a dish towel to get the other one, and then I'm like worried that it's gonna fall because I'm clumsy and I always drop things. Next up, we have a set of measuring cups. I am seeing that blue and teal is like their theme for this month, maybe, for this box. So obviously it says Debut Winter's romance novels, and it's just a set of measuring cups. Quite honestly, I really did need some new measuring cups. The ones that I currently have are pink, which I absolutely love, but the little numbers is starting to fade. So I have to just kind of guess at which one's 1/3 and half a cup. Next up we have this item. What is this? If I didn't do that on camera, I would not have assumed that this little thing would have been a whole duffel bag. This is a whole duffel bag. And it's in a cute, like, girly color, too. I like the pastel. This is cute. And it has a zipper. That's cute. This will be really good if you guys actually go to the gym or like a workout class to like just take like a change of clothes or a change of shoes or whatever, you know, put your items in so you can put it in the lockers or an overnight bag, what have you. But this is really cool, and on the front it says book lovers. Book lovers. That is really cute. I actually really like that. There's still more things, you guys. Oh my god. Okay, next up we have a timer. Oh my god, it is so cute. It's so cute. Let's see how it sounds. Like, how does this thing works? See, 1 minute. It doesn't really say anything. It just stopped. Okay, I don't know, it didn't make a noise, but whatever, it's cute. I am seeing a bookmark. This one says Ashley Cade. Okay, the last few things I'm seeing is like some promotional items. Okay, so now we are on to the book. This thing comes with chocked full of books. So let's just go over them really quickly. I'm probably not going to give a description of what they are, but let's see. So this one is called First Love Take 2. This one is by Sajni Patel. This is a cute cover. I really like this. Okay, you guys, so this book follows a girl named Preeti Patel. She has aspirations to be a doctor, and she's going through some financial difficulties, so now she has to like move and find a roommate, and it turns out that the roommate that she finds is her ex-boyfriend. And so she realizes by staying with him that he's like the perfect guy. Like, he has everything that she wants, and I think this is going to be a second chance romance of them, like kind of like starting over. But it talks about how her family is like really invasive, and that is the only reason why she can't like date this guy again. I really didn't understand that part, but like this sounds like a really cute like contemporary love story, and I am all for it, so thumbs up. Next up we have a book called The Lawyer, which I love the representation. This is from Morny Mann. Okay, so this book follows an entertainment lawyer named Dominic and his love interest. I think it follows more of the woman in this book, but it's about both of them. He's an entertainment lawyer and he is her sister's lawyer, and she's like a big star. So they have this like fling, and he decides that he wants to make her a big star just like her sister. The only catch is that he doesn't date anyone who is famous, so she's going to have to choose between whether she wants to be famous or whether she wants to date this guy. So this sounds really interesting. I love the cover. It looks really like intriguing, like I want to read more. So it sounds like something I would like. I do like legal like romances. So next up we have Love to Jingle You by Alexandra Silva and Sophia Blue. Okay, so I think this book might be a reverse sun sign romance as well as a snowed in romance, like they're stuck together. So it's about this guy named Adam and this girl named Amelia. She is the sunshine character and he is like a grouch. Well, actually no, that wouldn't be reverse. It's a sunshine theme where she's like really excited and happy and he is a Grinch, and it takes place around Christmas time and they get snowed in, and so it's their love story that takes place during that time. Next up, we have a classic, which is A Midsummer Night's Dream by William Shakespeare. I am not a classic girl, but I do want to get more into like reading more classics. I don't know about William Shakespeare. That just seems like it's like really hard, and then he uses like words like thee and thus, and I don't know any other words that he used, but like I just feel like it's written in Old English. Okay, so I didn't know what this book was about, so I have read it, and this book is a love story between different couples that is like betrothed to each other, and their partners are in love with other people. So when two of them run away, one of the ladies like run after her man, honey, who is running after another person, and yeah, they just pretty all chase each other, and it's supposed to be about that. I obviously have never read this story, and I can't wait to read it though. It does sound pretty interesting, and it's like written like a script. So that's interesting. That's pretty cool. I'll give it a try. Next up we have Fake by Kylie Scott. This is a West Hollywood novel. Okay, so this is a fake dating novel between a male celebrity and a female waitress. Obviously they're gonna start falling for each other, but it's pretty cool. Like he's like having this bad reputation, so he literally just has to get a girlfriend to just kind of, you know, be his girlfriend. And so she starts to have feelings for him, and she's just like, wow, I don't want to be broken up with. It sounds really interesting. I do love fake dating tropes, so I will definitely give this a try. So this one actually has a signed nameplate. I haven't been looking to see what's signed. I seriously doubt this one is signed by Shakespeare. I don't think he was alive when it was like... Okay, so this one right here, Love to Jingle You. This one has a signed nameplate and a bookmark. The lawyer is signed. Okay, and First Love Take Two is not signed. To the next one, it is The Aristocrat by Penelope Ward. This is an author that I am familiar with. I've never read her stuff, but I have heard her name in the romance community. It is signed as well. Okay, so this book follows a woman who, she pretty much is a peeker, because she looks outside with her binoculars and she sees a guy outside next door showering naked, and yeah, and then she sees another guy like looking back at her with some binoculars, and she's like, oh crap, like, you know, I've been caught. So the guy who is outside showering, she starts a love story with him, but it's very quick and it's very short because it is like a vacation for him. He is like a diplomat, I believe. He's an aristocrat, hence the title of the story. He is an aristocrat, and so she knows that she doesn't fit in his life. She has plans to go to law school, and that's what she wants to do, and he has to go back to his life wherever he's from. And so she is shocked when 5 years later she receives a letter from him that it says that it blows her mind. So this sounds really interesting. It sounds really cool. Like, I can't wait to read this one as well. Next up, we have a little short novella called Mine, A Real Man by Janika Snow. Like this cover? Honey, yes. Okay, you guys, so this story is about a ballerina who has an injury and she can no longer dance, and so she takes a job as a stripper, and this is the love story between her and the club's owner. So that is really cool. I think it's definitely dark romance because he is a little, it sounds like he's a little possessive of her. So yeah, I definitely can see myself reading this, especially because it's so short. I love short novellas. So I will let you guys know on Goodreads what I think about this. There are still more in here. Next up, we have The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. I definitely have, I have several copies of this already. This book is everywhere. Like, everybody is talking about how amazing this is. This book is about a woman who is trying to convince her friend that she does not have an interest in one of her exes and that her friend has her permission to date him. And to kind of like sell the story, she just randomly kisses a guy at her job, and it turns out that it's someone that she knows. I forgot why or whatever it is, but they start to fake date, and that is their love story. So I love fake dating, so this is definitely on my list of things to read. Next up, we have The Man I Can't Have by Shanora Williams. Let's see if this one is signed. It is. Was The Love Hypothesis signed? Okay, so The Love Hypothesis was not signed. Ooh, girl, like, look at this cover. Okay. Yes. Okay, so this one might be a little triggering for people because I think it might be a cheating romance because it involves this woman who is married and she is looking for a landscaper, and she hires this guy that doesn't have a picture on his website. He gets to her house and he is drop dead gorgeous, and she definitely has feelings for him, but she is like, I'm married. So I just suspect that it's going to go back and forth between her being married and her having feelings for this guy, and I don't know which one she's going to choose, but it's going to be very angsty. I definitely plan on reading this, but I know if someone is just not a fan of cheating tropes, this might not be something they want to pick up. Next up, we have Desperation by Ashley Cade. Let's see if this one is signed, and it is signed. Okay, you guys, I have been giving you guys summaries so far, but this one is just written so well that I just want to read it to you. This isn't a fairy tale. I'm not a French maiden captured by the beast who turns into a prince. My story is quite the opposite. My knight in shining armor is really just a monster hidden behind rugged good looks and a leather jacket. Drake Wilder saves me from one hell only to subject me to his own brand of torment. For years I remained his prisoner, kept under lock and key and punished for every infraction. I yearned to escape, but in my desperation I became careless. Once freedom is finally within my reach, I let my guard down long enough for him to ensure I'll be tied to him forever. But sometimes, when all hope seems lost, that's the moment a savior lands on your doorstep. And my savior, he's a Navy SEAL seeking for redemption. Devin Kingsley has a past, ghost that haunts his dream, and one final demon to slay. Ooh, okay girl, look at this cover. That is so cute. Oh my gosh. I love me a good rescue, you know, the guy coming to save the girl. I love that. All right, the next one is a really thick book. Like, look at this. Oof. So it's called A Bridge Between Us, and this is by K.K. Allen. It says, there are villains and heroes. In this story, he is both. I just read the summary of this book, and I'm a little confused, so I'm going to read it for you too. I had always known he wasn't mine to keep, but that didn't change the way that I loved him. Quietly, gently, and from afar. As the seasons changed, the corn stalks grew strong and the grapevines flourished with hope. None of it mattered. Not when the soil at our feet bound us in a century-old rivalry. We'd never even had a chance. They say life flashed before your eyes on the way to death. But on that night, after my final scream burst from my throat and my world started to fade to black, I only thought of him. Of his sweet chocolate eyes, his desperately cautious stare, and his silence that carried more weight than gold. I should have died that night. Instead, I crossed the moonlit bridge and never returned. I let rivalry win. If only that had been enough to keep us all safe. If only we didn't have a bridge between us. Did she die? Like, I know she said I should have died that night, but I'm like, can't she just cross the bridge? It might seem, okay, I'm moving on. Ooh, this one's pretty. The next one is Bittersweet Always by Ella Fields. This is about a girl who pretty much falls for a guy. You know, I'm just going to read it for you. Toby Hawthorne was an enigma, one I didn't factor into my college plans. I wasn't looking for love. I wasn't not looking for it either. And in that state of in-between, he found me. Unaware of the battle he fought every day, I fell fast. By the time I found out, it was too late. Because I wanted everything. Every broken, lost part of him. I knew I couldn't fix him. I could only love him. But I should have known better than to think that was enough. I want to know what his secret is. Like, I wish they would have said what it was, but now we gotta read it. So this one has a signed book plate. Okay, we have reached our final book in this box. That was a lot. So the final book is actually a recipe book, it looks like. So this is Eat What You Read, a romance reader's cookbook by H.A. Sulingo. Basically, this is just a recipe book, a cookbook based on like some popular romance novels. Like if you've read a book and it has like them eating food, it might be in this book. You never know. So they mentioned Overflow by Breen Asher, Tattered by Daphne Perry, Saving Mercy by Abby Rhodes. So, I mean, you never know what book it is inspired by. Yeah, so, like, for example, this is one of them, and it's called the Roasted Vegetable Pasta Primavera. So this is really cool. I think that this is a really cool concept of merging cooking with romance books. I definitely think that I would give it a little peruse, because I do like and have a lot of cookbooks that I use. Yeah, so, ooh, Italian sausage soup. Yes. They even have like drinks in here where you can like mix some alcoholic drinks. So definitely will be using that. It sounds really interesting and cool. So my thoughts on this box. This box was freaking incredible. Now I can't really say in my opinion whether it was worth over $200, but there were definitely a ton of books. Like I literally got tired of like saying, there's another book, here's the next book, I was like, there has to have been at least 10 books in here. Like I feel like it was a ton of books. And then there was like some really high quality like premium items that I feel like I would actually use. I don't think that I've gotten anything in this box that I don't plan to use myself and like not give it as gift. Even a little fondue maker, I think I'm gonna use cheese, but I definitely think that it's something that I could see myself using. Literally everything in this box. I kind of want to like order the next one, and I think it's I think it renews in January. What do you guys think? Should I try another box? Like, is that insane to think? Like, okay, let me know if you guys say get the box again, then I will have to get it. So, you know, I'm just praying that somebody tells me. But yes, if you guys want me to get this box or the other box, like just let me know. But I really like this box, and just like all of the books alone, I feel like it's kind of worth it. Just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was worth it. But let me know in the comments if you guys want to see this box again on my channel, because it was really cool. I really liked it. But yeah, that is everything that I have for this edition of Battle of the Romance Book Box. And of course, I don't really say which one wins, but you guys can kind of see based on what I like. This box won. Like, come on. But yes, I will see you guys in my next video. If you like this video, I do all kinds of fun bookish videos like this, so definitely consider hitting that subscribe button and let's be friends. And I will see you guys in my next video. All right, until next time, bye.